Hello and welcome to your Spring One Home Scavenger Hunt. So what is this? Trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Nigel Mead and I'm coming to you live from London, and I'm going to be your host for the next 25 minutes, and we are going to be busy and we are going to have a lot of fun, folks. It's going to be fantastic. Now, as well as being your host, I'm also a magician. So you're probably thinking a magician from London, it's going to be like Harry Potter and Hogwarts. Well, apologies, I'm not Harry Potter, and this doesn't look like Hogwarts, does it? More like the bedroom of a man who still lives with his mother, which is not true because I moved out in March. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to be trying to blow your minds with some magic a little later on. But before that, let me explain exactly how our home scavenger hunt is going to work. In a moment, I'm going to be setting you a challenge. You're going to have 20 seconds to go grab that item. Okay, 20 seconds to grab that item. Then, after we've done 2 challenges, I'm going to be asking you to photograph your things that you found and upload them to Slack, okay, where our judges will be looking through the stream and choosing our winners. Now, this is not just about speed. This is also about creativity too, folks. Okay, of course, you've got to get in on time, but it's about being creative too. The more creative amongst you will be winning. So, magic coming your way. And I hope you've got your trainers on, your pumps on, because you're going to be running around the home soon. I'm also going to be inviting some guests onto the show. But before we do that, I need to make sure that you are all fully engaged with me. So lean into your screens and lean into your laptops and take a look at your screen now. You can see some cubes on there, some squares, some blue, the red. You can see them all. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to follow a little journey around those cubes. And I want you to listen and see if this will work for you. I need to make sure you're paying attention before we start our scavenger hunt. So when we head back to that screen, I'd like you to choose somebody in a blue square, okay? So choose somebody in a blue square now. Great. Now, from that person you're thinking of in the blue square, I'd like you to move left or right to the nearest red square. Move left or right to the nearest red square and stop. Now move up or down to the nearest blue square. Stop. Now move diagonally to the nearest red square and stop. And then finally, left or right to the nearest blue square and stop. Now focus on that person. Imagine you can see that person, whoever it is you've just landed on. Focus on that person. Imagine that you can see George Clooney, everybody. George Clooney's in the house. You're probably wondering what the trick is here because we look quite similar. I think it's we don't, do we? We don't look similar. Okay, folks, if that worked for you, congratulations. You are ready for the scavenger hunt. So I'm going to invite a guest into the show and they are going to play along with you at home. So let's get guest number 1 onto my screen. Where are you, guest number 1?
Here I am.
Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm George Clooney, and I'm from Blue Square on the right. Wait a minute, no. I'm Bob Brindley, and I live in the Bay Area, Orinda, California.
Well, welcome to the show, Bob. We're going to do some magic, but first of all, we want to get you running around your home. So for you, Bob, and everybody else, this is challenge number 1, okay? You're going to have 20 seconds to go find me, folks. Remember, go grab it. Go grab your favorite mug. Your favorite mug. Go now. You've got 20 seconds. Go, Bob. Go, Bob. Go.
That's easy.
Bob,
it's morning here. So mine's just right next to me. So that was the easiest thing ever.
Right. Okay, what mug have you got there, Bob? Show me.
Oh, so this is we are a dog family over here, and this looks like one of my dogs.
All right, listen, folks, that's time up for the rest of you. You should now have a mug with you. That was challenge number 1, okay, your favorite mug. Don't take any photos just yet. We're going to get that in a moment. Okay, here we go. Challenge number 2. I'm hoping this one isn't as conveniently placed for you, Bob. You need to be working here. All right.
Yeah, okay. You're 9 hours ahead of me, so it's still morning time.
Okay. So, folks, this is the next challenge, okay? I would like you to take a fun selfie, all right? So grab your cell phones, grab a selfie with a pet, with a partner, with a roommate, or if you are in the house on your own, then be creative. You've got 20 seconds to take a very cool selfie. Now, Bob, I expect you to make some movement.
All right, here we go.
Okay, good. Bob is leaving. Bob is bending over. I'm assuming he's grabbing a child. No, it's not a child. It's a dog. Okay. It's a dog. Hey, this will be the start. Okay, 2 seconds left. Boom. Okay, Bob, you can't bring cute dogs to my show. That's not allowed. Who's the cute dog? Who is that?
That's Lulu. Oh, she's my good girl. She's the one who looks just like this one.
She does. All right. What did you get first, the dog or the mug?
Dog first, then mug. Yes.
Okay. All right. So listen, folks. Hopefully, you've now got your mug and you've got your selfie. What we would love you to do is to upload that to Slack. You know how to do that. I've been watching the stream going crazy today with dog pictures predominantly. I want you to send up some pictures onto the Slack and do that so the team can start judging and I can see them coming in, which is great. So do keep them coming, please. Photos of your favorite mug and that fun, creative selfie. The judges are working hard. So Bob, listen, but while the folks are doing that, I want to freak you out with a magic trick. Is that all right?
I'm ready to be freaked out. I think.
All right. First of all, let's just cover this off because the folks are watching. I want to make sure people think magicians set things up. So, Bob, have we ever met before? Did I reach out to you on Facebook? Have I danced for you on TikTok?
No. Why haven't you?
No.
That's a good question.
Okay. Well, we have the wrong Bob. Okay, Bob. Listen, magicians claim to do amazing things. I, for example, could say now, "Hey, I'm going to read your mind." Do you think it's possible I could read your mind?
I'm going to say it's impossible.
And you are right, Bob. You are right. It's impossible for anyone to read your mind. Honestly, Bob, if I could read your mind or anybody's mind, would I be sat here on a Thursday afternoon for me in London, only dressed from the waist up, doing tricks on the internet? Of course not, my friend. But what I can do, Bob, is I can plant a very subtle suggestion in your mind. That's what I'm going to do, right? That's what I'm going to do right now. Now, I've just written down, and I'm going to show you down here. I've got a piece of card and a pen. I've written down something that now I'm going to try to send to you over the internet. Now, this is very subtle, Bob. I don't know if you're going to pick up on it. Some of the other folks might get it too, but let's see how we get on. So here we have it, Bob. I'm going to try and send you the piece of information that I wrote down. And that piece of information, Bob, was a 4-digit number. Okay, a 4-digit number.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Are you getting anything, Bob?
I'm not really. Just it's hard to focus on anything in particular.
Turn the brightness up on your. Okay, focus on me, not the dog. Okay, here we go. Bob, listen. Right. I'm hoping you've got something. Don't tell me the number. All right, don't tell me the number. We're going to head right down here. We're going to head right down here. I have the card. I have the pen. This has not been prearranged. Bob, what is the 4-digit number that you are thinking of, my friend?
Starts with a 1, just because obviously all numbers start with 1. And then my favorite number 9 is the next one.
Yeah.
And then my kids always love the number 70, so I go with 1970.
Yeah, I appreciate your help, but I'm the real deal here, Bob. So give me a different number, Bob. Let's have your ATM pin number. Let's have that.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Wait a minute, you silly.
Come on, Bob.
2945 is the number I actually was thinking.
2945 is Bob's ATM pin number, folks. And I am pleased it is, because look at this. The pen is going to get lost. You can see the piece of card here, and I'm going to move this into the middle. Folks who are non-believers, I want you to watch right now. If we turn it over, it's 2945.
Whoa!
It's your pin number. What? OMG. Listen, Bob, upload your pictures to the Slack. And who knows, you might be, I mean, you're probably not going to win because it would look like an inside job. But Bob, thanks very much for helping. I'm going to say goodbye to you, my friend. Bye. And there we go. Bob has gone. Bob has left the building. Okay. So you've done the first 2 challenges. We have 6 challenges in all. Okay. So do be ready for challenge number 2. And let's get helper number 2. This is assistant number 2. Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is MJ, and I live in Paris, France, in Europe. Hi to all the attendees from SpringOne.
Thanks very much for joining us. Are you ready for the challenge?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we have it. Folks at home, listen up. This is what you've got to go grab. You've got 20 seconds. Okay, so MJ.
Okay.
You need to go find me something that you just cannot live without. So everybody, go grab something that you cannot live
Wow,
without.
that's challenging.
You've got 20 seconds.
Okay, I
MJ,
can
go
think
grab
of
it.
food, alcohol. Okay, here I go.
Okay, did she say alcohol? Is MJ running to get alcohol? Okay, this was not the idea we were looking for, but that's fine. Okay, she's back. What? Okay.
I'm back.
Alcohol. Okay, 3
There, I've
seconds,
got
0
2 things.
seconds. All right, tell us, what is that?
So basically, this is a baguette, a French baguette.
Oh,
And I cannot
it
live
looks
with
like
that, and I
corn.
cannot live without my phone. So 2 things. It was really hard to debate on that one.
Okay, so you can't live without bread and a phone.
And a phone.
All right, that's
There
good.
you go.
That's good. All right. Well, look, I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing other people's. I'm just looking at the Slack here. We got some mugs coming in. We got some great pictures of people coming in as well. Remember to take your photograph of that shortly. But we've got to move on to challenge number 4. MJ, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're ready. All right. If by the way, if you need to drop that bread off back wherever it belongs en route to getting full, that's fine with me because I don't want you to start eating that. All right. So here we
No, I
have,
won't.
folks at home. Ready? Here we go. Your home scavenger hunt challenge 4. This one's a little trickier, but you've still only got 20 seconds. You've got to go find the coolest piece of artwork in your home. Now, before you go, the coolest piece of artwork, that of course could be a Picasso, if you're lucky enough to have one of those. I suggest you probably don't bring that though, because we'll all know where it is. But maybe a kid's drawing or a painting, a photograph, whatever you can frankly rip off the wall in 20 seconds. Go grab it, MJ, and everybody else at home, go. 15 seconds, go. Everybody else, go grab your item as well. Remember, a photograph, a piece of artwork, it could be anything that is super cool. Remember, oh my gosh, we are looking for creativity. 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, MJ, bring closer. What is that?
So this is a painting that was painted by one of my best friends. And so it's cool in my heart, I would say. So that's why it's so cool.
I love that. It's beautiful. Hold it back up again. I didn't see it all. Go step back a little. Hold it back.
There we go.
Beautiful.
It's an African scene.
Okay. And which room do you have that in at home?
It's in the hall, actually, right out the room.
Okay. It sounds like that was a little bit intrusive, like I was coming around to burgle. I mean, I was politely making conversation. All right, folks, remember, you have now the time. I'm going to do some cool magic, hopefully on MJ, that's going to blow your mind and her mind too. But I want you to upload your pictures to the Slack. Remember, our team of eagle-eyed judges are watching carefully. They're looking out for the best ones. Remember, because we're going to have a winner for each one. So challenge 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all receive a prize. I will be revealing our fantastic prizes a little later on. Okay, MJ, I just sent you an art challenge there, and you said your friend painted that. Are you a keen artist as well?
Not really, actually, not really.
Okay. Well, I do a little bit of painting. I do a little bit, and over lockdown, I learnt the art of Sharansmita.
And what is that?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So this, right? You probably used to do this at school. Most kids did this at school. Your teacher would give you a piece of paper. You'd fold it in half, fold it into quarters. You go crazy with a pair of scissors, and then when you unfolded it, it vaguely resembled a snowflake.
Yes.
Did you ever make these?
Yeah, I remember those.
Well, of course, listen, in 2021, this is now a mindful exercise. The idea is you kind of just do this to chill out, a bit like the colouring fashion from years ago. But of course, as a magician, I've turned this into a magic trick. So I'm going to show you and hopefully blow your mind. MJ, just to clarify for the folks at home, we haven't set anything up, have we?
Nope.
No, okay, good. Then let's have a look at this. You see, this is all you have to do. You just fold up the piece of paper, you go crazy with a pair of scissors and see what you can create. Now, I am aware that this is not the most entertaining thing to be watching. So I've turned this into a magic trick, MJ. All right. what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this button. I will remove my face, and you will see running along behind you there, in ticker-tape fashion, some names of people I'm sure you're very familiar with. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants is there. We've got Harry Potter. We've got the Mona Lisa, of course, in Paris, but don't let that influence you. We've got Elvis. We've got Marilyn Monroe. We've got Barack Obama. We've got Bob Marley. We've got Yoda. We've got the Queen. And then, of course, it runs round to Harry Potter and the others. While I'm busy cutting away, MJ, I'd like you to choose one of those for me. Could you do that? Don't tell me who it is just yet. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Done.
Okay. Right. I'm not quite done. So, you want to change your mind? Or are you happy with this? You're happy with your choice?
Let me think again. Let me know when you're ready. So,
okay,
yeah,
I'm done. I'm filling time because I wasn't cut. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Let me remove that. Okay. So, MJ, who did you choose?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Are you a big Bob Marley fan?
Yep.
Well, you know what? Me too. And if you take a little bit of magic with some cool art, then sometimes you can create something pretty cool. Take a look at that.
Wow, amazing. Wow. I'm blown away, honestly. Good job.
MJ, if there wasn't a global pandemic, I would jump on the Eurostar. I would come hunt you down and present this, where you would throw away the painting your friend and put this up in your hallway. But in the absence of being allowed to travel at the moment, I'll put it in the bin. MJ, thank you very much. Remember, upload your pictures.
Thank you.
I want to see the bread on the Slack. I want to see the picture on the Slack. And I'll see you again soon. There we go. She's done. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, folks. So how are we doing? There's some good pictures coming in. I'm loving the picture from, Michelle's done her fridge. We've got a good picture from Robin of the dog. These are good. Some great artwork as well here, folks. Loving your input. Thank you very much. Okay, we now move on to challenge 5 and 6. Remember, prizes are at stake for the most creative. I need another guest in the studio, so let's bring him in. Hello.
Greetings.
How are you?
I'm great. My name is John Grosshandler. I'm in Chicago, Illinois.
Well, welcome, John. Welcome, John. We appreciate you putting guitars on the wall for us. It makes you look very, very creative. John, are you ready for challenge 5?
I'm actually kind of nervous, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's gonna be fine. Okay, here we go then. So challenge 5 for everybody at home. Remember, you've got to take part. SpringOne's colors are green. You know that, right? So I'd like you to go find something creative that is green. Off you go, John, as well. Go find something creative in your house that is green. Remember, the more creative you are, the higher you are chance of winning a prize today. Just 10 seconds. Has John gone to mow the lawn? What's he doing? Oh, he's back. Here we go. John, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 and 1. What have you got, John?
I've got a book just recently released called A Kid's Book About Being Transgender, brought to you by the Gender Cool Project, a nonprofit I co-founded in honor of my beautiful daughter who proudly identifies as transgender.
Great one, John. Excellent. Are you also trying to promote your sales here, John? This is not the platform.
I would never do that. I would never say that the URL is gendercool.org.
Okay, John, we got to move on. All right, remember, hopefully everybody, you can give it a plug in a minute. Hopefully you've all now got your challenge 5 in, something green. John, you've got to be creative again. 20 seconds to go find something that starts with the letter S. For Spring One. Go find something that begins with the letter S. The more creative, of course, remember, the more chance you've got of winning. Go. Where is it? Where is he gone? Is this another business you have, John? Okay, 5 seconds.
This is actually
3,
real.
2, and 1. John, what have you got?
I have a storyboard here of scary stories, all of which relate to S. Scary Stories starts with S. This is me with swarming sharks. This is me after flying a fighter jet and soiling my pants. Soil starts with S. This is me skydiving. Skydiving starts with S. This is me racing a race car across the speedway, which starts with S. And this is me smoking with a man I didn't know in the slums of Egypt. And smoking starts with S.
And so does slums. And let's call him Simon. Well, that's an incredible amount of detail in there. It's almost like you knew we were going to ask for something with S, John. That's incredible. And all those thrilling things clearly shows that you are a mean person on Photoshop. Right, okay. Everybody, please upload those pictures to Slack. Do that now. John, I'm going to ask you to help me with our final magic trick today. Are you happy to help?
I'm incredibly enthusiastic.
Folks, if you want to join in at home, this would be great if you would happily join in at home. If you want to join in with this, you're really going to enjoy it. It only takes a couple of minutes, and I think you're going to love this because it's going to blow your mind. What you need to go grab is a pen or a pencil and 4 pieces of paper. So just go grab a piece of paper that you've probably got on your desk nearby, once you've finished uploading your Slack pictures, of course. And on them, I'd like you to write some words that I'm sure you're very familiar with. Code with the flow. John, can you do that for us as well? Folks at home, if you want to join in with this, it's going to be a really cool, memorable bit of magic that you are going to be doing at home, wherever you are. So, John, grab yourself 4 pieces of paper, and folks at home, with code with the flow written on it like this. So, wherever you are in the world, from London to you, we are going to try and do some magic together. All I'm going to ask you to do is listen very carefully to my instructions. And then right at the end, I'm going to ask John for a number between 1 and 10, which I'm sure you're very capable of, John. So first of all, let's mix them up and give them a little bit of a shuffle. So mix them up just as I am, folks. John, do this as well at home. And mix them up and hold them down like this. Well done, team. Great. Once you've done this, I'm going to rip them in half. And if you are playing along at home, I would like you to do this too. Okay. Meanwhile, our judges are collating the winners. We're going to announce those very soon. But once you've got your pieces of paper like this, put the left on the right or the right on the left, your choice entirely, but you create one stack of papers. I hope you're doing this at home. Good. Okay, listen carefully. I'd like you to take the top 1, 2, 3 pieces off. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and make sure they are 3 single pieces, and put them somewhere in the middle of the others. So 3 pieces of paper from the top, somewhere in the middle. This will bring you to a new top piece. Now, this piece is super important, so keep that away from the rest of them, somewhere safe. Good work, John. I can see you doing it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, watch what happens. Folks, do this at home too. Take your top piece and put it somewhere in the middle. Top piece, somewhere in the middle. Now take your new top piece and throw it away. We don't need that. Okay, let's repeat that action again. Take your new top piece and put that somewhere in the middle. Take your new top piece, just as before, and screw it up and throw it away. Okay, let's go again. Take your new top piece and put that somewhere in the middle. And then take your new top piece, screw it up, and throw it away. Okay, so folks at home, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. This is where we are pausing and we're going live to John's house. John, in a moment, I'm going to ask you for a number between 1 and 10. Whichever number you give us is the number of times we're going to count pieces from the top to the bottom. No pressure, John, but don't get it wrong. Which number are you going to go for?
Does it have to be a whole number or can it be a fraction?
I prefer whole numbers.
7.
7. Okay, let's do this, everybody. Wherever you are in the world, I want to hear you. 1 to the bottom. You do this as well, John. Next one. 2. Keep going. 3. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, and 7. This brings you to a new top piece. And we can throw these away. We don't need those. This will be forever known as John's bit. Remember, we wrote down on some pieces of paper. We tore them in half. We moved them around. We threw a bunch away. And then John randomly gave us number 7, which got us to this piece here. No magic. until you take this piece. You take the piece that you kept back earlier on, and you should get a perfect match. I can hear you from here. John, did it work for you?
I am literally blown away.
Well done, John. Congratulations. I've got code. You've got flow. This is a beautiful moment. And folks, listen at home. Hopefully it worked for you as well. If it didn't work for you at home, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But when the show's finished, just go find a mirror and have a hard look at yourself, because the instructions were simple, John, right?
If I can do anyone.
Okay, I think that's given us enough time to collate our entries for our home scavenger hunt. So, John, thank you very much. Good luck. Do you want to plug your URL?
Now, I have a person in my ear telling me they want us to elongate this a little bit. So do you have any random technical questions that you wanted to ask me about Spring or any of the Tanzu products that I could help with?
Well, we could do that, or I could actually just show you another magic trick.
That's actually a better idea.
I can hear them from here. Before we do this, if we've got time, I'll show you something else for you. Do you want to mention the website that you're doing some amazing work there? So what is that?
Well, I'm actually shy about promoting it, but since you asked, Gender Cool is a nonprofit focused on replacing people's misinformed opinions by having them meet these extraordinary young transgender non-binary youth. And we've got 18 of these champions. They're ages 12 to 17. They're extraordinary. They've been at the White House, on TV, on front page of USA Today. And anybody who is interested in learning more about transgender non-binary youth or supporting them or LGBTQ workplace equality should go to gendercool.org.
Thanks very much. There we go. There we go. Okay. No one's in my ear, so shall I show you a quick trick?
I would love nothing more.
You know what? Listen, I've got hundreds of tricks here. We could be here all day. You're not going to get rid of me. Never encourage a magician. Okay, this is interesting because I did this thing with Bob earlier on. Hopefully you saw it, John, where I managed to convince him for some reason to tell us his ATM PIN number, which was 2945, just in case anyone's forgotten that. And there's obviously a kind of suggestion there that I'm doing it. We're kind of making subliminal suggestions to him, but of course I'm a magician. But let's see if we can do this. You see, magicians are renowned for doing card tricks. That's kind of what we do. But rather than me doing the trick, and John, this is very much ad hoc, I'd like you to do the trick. Is that all right?
We'll find out.
You can do this. It's going to be fine. You see, unseen to you, I'm going to take these cards from this deck right here, and I'm going to cut the camera up here so you can't see which card I'm choosing. John, this is very much a live situation. We didn't plan for this. We haven't set anything up. You probably just need to validate that for the folks at home, but that's very much true, right?
It is completely true.
Okay. So I have just selected a playing card in this pack, and in a moment we're going to go down to Magic Cam, so you have full eyes on it. You make sure I'm not up to no good, out of shot with my sneaky magic hands. John, if I wanted to just kind of edge my bets, I would probably just choose the Queen of Hearts or the Ace of Spades, because they're kind of regular cards, cards that come up a lot. But what I'd like you to do is just try and tune in on me, like I was tuning in on Bob earlier on. Have a little think of what playing card I might have chosen. Don't tell me when you've got it, but look into my eyes, John. It's a special moment.
I'm thinking of other things as I look into your eyes, but I won't tell you what I chose.
Okay, let's go down to Magic Cam and very much prove to you this is a live shot right here. You can see them up here, and then you can see them down here. John, I did select one card. You don't know what it is, but I'm going to show you. What card did you think I selected?
Queen of Spades.
Okay, this is going to blow your mind, you see? Because I knew that you wouldn't choose any of these ones right here. They're just far too obvious for some reason, right? But right down here, there is one face down. You can see that. It's the only one. And I guess luckily for me, John, it's the Ace of Spades.
How did you do that?
Well, more importantly, how did you do it, John? Okay, if anyone wants to, by all means, reach out to him, but book him for weddings, bar mitzvahs. He does them all. John, thanks very much. Take care. Continue with all your amazing work. I'll see you soon. Excellent stuff. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of magic while we were collating our competition winners. Now, I will reveal to you that the way this is going to work is in a moment we're going to bring up the winners onto the screen of each challenge, and the 6 winners will be contacted by our team. And the digital subscriptions are what you are playing for here, folks. So that is what the prizes are, some digital subscriptions. And this is winner number 1 for the favourite mug. Loving that glass combination there, and a half-drunk black coffee there. Good. I'm assuming that's coffee. Okay, this is the fun selfie. I'm loving that. Look at that. Combining the dog. Everyone loves a dog. Brilliant. Challenge number 3 was find something you can't live without. And we can't live without Moose either. And wow, how cute is that? Brilliant. Well done. And to number 4, the coolest piece of art. That is amazing. Look at that. Some amazing stuff on there. Creative Kids alert there. Looks like that's Jackson's place. Brilliant. And finally, something that start. Now, this was the green one. Oh, that's quite unpleasant, but quite creative. And it is green. So congratulations to you. Well done. And then finally, something creative that begins with the letter S. And of course, a sunflower. Favorite thing that starts with the letter. That is a monster of a sunflower. Very, very good. Impressive stuff. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you ever so much for taking part. If you've got some photos of your selfies that you want to share on the Slack, then please keep them coming. We would love to see them. If you were lucky enough to take the photographs of the winners, right there, we have your names and we will be in touch with you with your prizes. Listen, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun from London, from me. Enjoy the rest of Spring One, and it's been great being here, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.